Yeah, y'all know what it is. We back on Inquiring Minds, story time. And guess what? We want to know. So we got another video right here, picking up from the Demolition Man, where we left off last time. He's just about to explain how the way that we speak is also going to change in the future, due to censorship and like gender equality, and like we literally have to change the way that we speak on people's genders. You know what I'm saying? We literally gotta watch certain words that we use. Like we can't. It's certain words that we can't say. Um, let's get into it. See what he got to say about it. Yeah, let's get into it.
For example, misinformation. Now let's hit home. Let's talk about our world that we live in right now. You don't think that you speak newspeak? You do. Okay? All of these people in the world, I'm not singling you out, okay? Not you, but them, okay? Misinformation. You hear this is a normal word that people use today. This is the dumbest word I've ever heard. Misinformation is lies. It's even easier to say. Lies. It's one syllable. Lie. Misinformation. People don't want to accuse anyone of being a liar because they're so
Right. It's kind of like we have a certain way of nicing stuff up, and that's pretty much what's going on nowadays. We're trying to nice everything up. Um, like you said, instead of saying lies, we like, oh, misinformation. I'm not calling you a liar, just misinformation. And we're gonna get into more, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a clip and show you like this, because this is like, we doing a thing from Demolition Man. So I'm gonna give an example on Demolition Man how they weren't even allowed to cuss or say certain words anymore. So let's get into the Demolition Man clip before we go back to the rest of this video.
Sanctimonious asshole.
Melina Huxley, you are fined 1/2 credit for a sotto voce violation of the verbal morality
Thank
statute.
you.
Gun, noun, portable firearm. This device was widely utilized in the urban wars of the late 20th century, referred to as a pistol.
Look, I don't need a history lesson. Come on, Hal! Where the goddamn guns?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Fuck you!
Your repeated violation of the verbal morality statute has caused me to notify.
And if we don't get it together, man, we headed to this right here. We headed to a society with no guns, no freedom, barely a freedom of speech. You ain't gonna be able to cuss. You ain't gonna be able to say vulgar words. I'm not saying that you should say any of this. I'm not saying you should do any of this. But the way that we speak, even though certain words sound disrespectful, sometimes we're not using it in a disrespectful way. But yeah, man, freedom is freedom of speech is it's in the Constitution, man. It's something that we need. I'm gonna go play some more.
By the San Angeles Police Department. Please remain where you are for your reprimand.
Yeah, right. Fuckers are fast, too.
You are fined 1 credit for violation of the verbal morality statute.
Illegal. Alcohol, caffeine, contact sports, meat.
Are you shitting me?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality.
She just told him alcohol, caffeine, meat, all that is illegal. And I'm telling you, we keep heading this direction. It's not absurd to see our society turning into something like this. All right, let's get back to old boy over here. See what he's talking about with this new speech and how all of the censorship can change the way that we speak in the future.
sensitive and they've been brainwashed by the system to not call it what it is, because then you're being judgmental. Oh, don't judge me. Fuck that. Judge. By all means, you have the right to judge, okay? And I don't want to get all biblical and stuff and say only God can judge. God appointed judges. There's a whole book in the Old Testament called Judges, okay? But people don't want to step on anyone's toes. They don't want to mislabel somebody or say something like, here's another example. My boyfriend unalived himself. Oh my God. I've been yelling at my phone when I'm watching YouTube. Other YouTubers are doing this. They have reasons. Everybody has reasons.
Right. And people have their reasons for saying unalive, but this is a word that is famously used on all type of social media platforms. Like this is the new word, unalive. And hey, if we keep heading in this direction, that may be what we say. We ain't gonna say somebody got killed or murdered, or it just reminds me of Demolition Man, man. Instead of saying somebody got murdered, they'll be like murder, death, kill. It's been a murder, death, kill on the 6th Avenue. Like, you know, let's see what else he got to say.
The main one right now is a lot of truther channels out there. They're afraid to use a certain vocabulary. They don't want to say die or death or kill or any of these words because they know that there's an algorithm out there that will get triggered because it might think that you're actually, trying to be violent or something. If you're not, you should have nothing to worry about, right? But people have become so fearful by this indoctrination and brainwashing that people say unalived instead of killed. And it blows my mind. Other people are doing this. Right now they may have a reason. They may say, "Oh, I don't want to risk it. I don't want my channel to get flagged or something." But in about 5 years, no one will remember your reason that you had. They'll just hear that you call it unalived. And then they'll say that. And then everyone else will say that. And people will forget even why you've started saying that. And pretty soon we have a completely different language. And it's the Tower of Babel all over again, where you're not going to understand anybody 20 years from now if you grew up in the 90s or the 80s or before that.
Imagine being able to build an app with your...
Hey, that makes sense, man. And with that, all I want to say is like, comment, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one saying any of this is gonna happen. I'm not saying it's truth. I'm just reacting. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you tap in, man. We gonna get at you with some more heat coming soon.
Statute?
What the hell is that?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit.
Bad
for
language,
violation
chocolate,
of
gasoline, uneducational toys, and anything spicy.
Zach Lamb? What happened to you?
I got older.
My God. I remember when you were a snot-nosed rookie pilot.
They finally grounded me.
Shit. You're a damn good flyer.
You are fined 2 credits for violation of the verbal morality statute.
I'll be right back.
They seem to be friends. Yet he...
Hey, y'all better be careful, man. Make sure you fight for your rights, man. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. To the next time. Inquiring Minds.